Are we live in this thing, man? Are we live? We're gonna start this thing a little bit early, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's start this thing early. Real early, man. You doing your Dougie? I need to charge my shit up. My scooter was working good. Their pushing almost fell off this motherfucker. Got the speed up. Lucky my feet move. That's that feet work. Footwork. Let's get it. Let's get it. Niggas crazy than a motherfucker, man. Good crack. Money sucking on everywhere. My niggas packing, yeah, we all in through the traffic. All my shit is always fucking dead. That's what I don't understand. Give us some of this juice right here. Shit always fucking dead. Steak dying in the night. Oh, that motherfucker just cut off like, alright. He said, we not having it. Fuck this shit. So we about to start this shit up right now. Yeah. Said it done been for yeah. I know I ain't never played a blunt though. What the hell? Oh no, that shit sound bad. Start in. That bad boy. He said, I'm doing something smart. Yep, I gotta hurry up. This time is ticking. Time is ticking. So let's speed it up, speed it up. Watch the never shit, never be where it's supposed to be. If I gotta keep doing this search. Say what? Fucking Houdini. Yeah, I got you. It's crazy. Back pocket, it got me. But we playing Boston cheating ass. Oh my god. It's like, why we gotta play all the cheaters? Like, we play nothing but cheating teams. For real, it's just like in a row. Like if I go down my schedule, like look, OKC one of them, they one of them, Boston again. These niggas, that was a fair one. These niggas be cheating. Fair one. Cheat. It's just come on. I can't even get no like every game like, oh yeah shit, that was a cool game, but a good game. Nah. You don't hear that, hear me say that shit. Once again. That was a good game. Niggas ain't caught no cheating and shit. Referee, like Brun said in his podcast, man, he killed me. He said, they don't call no fouls for me. I was like, whew, shit. That's why Brun changed his game. He was like, ain't no point in me going to the hole. Ain't gonna call no fouls. Gotta shoot them threes. Step back. That's your head. Yeah, that's why he switched his game up. He go to the hole once in a blue moon. You ain't see that nigga go to the hole like that. Ain't get no foul. Same way with James Harden. Anything can. Come on now. That's two kings. Westbrook one of them too. They all the triple double king, anything king, and king of the game. They all saying the same shit. Can't get no answers. So why the next generation all of a sudden these niggas doing better moves? No, they not. Get all the foul calls. All niggas is doing is speed, stop, pull out. And that shit been going on for a minute. And niggas just ain't really mastered it. You know what I'm saying? And now these next generation ain't mastered that shit. Do that. Guarantee foul. Flop and everything. Flop to the floor. Guarantee foul. Come on, man. That shit is soft. Like what Wemby did. This nigga fell to the floor, and they gonna call a foul on dude. And he just standing like this. Wemby do flop to the floor. That's this nigga 7'4". Flopping to the floor. Oh, you 240 pounds, huh? That's what it's supposed to be. I think he's lying about 240 pounds. You skin and bones. 218. You know what I'm saying? This nigga right here. Speaking of, look, Wemby. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, that's what it's going down to, or niggas just flop to the floor just to get any fouls. What happened to the flopping violation? If you flop, you get a technical. You do it again, you get put out the game. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah. Y'all want to keep changing these rules up. Get on that. Yeah, get on that. Other than that, y'all making the game weak. I'm sorry. That's why the game is so computerized. They doing all that damn flopping and shit. The referee will sure blow that whistle. Blow the whistle. Oh shit. That's all you hear. That's all you hear. Like, soon 6 seconds in the quarter, 6 seconds in the game, blow the whistle. And I'm like, damn, this already a foul. This is ridiculous. Can't even enjoy it. I can't even enjoy a football game or even watching the game. There's so many flags. Flag. I'm like, oh my God. Then y'all land the game. It went from 2 hours and a half, supposed to be, that's the real time, 2 hour and a half game, to 3 hours and a half. And you a whole extra hour, man. Full of fouls. Let's get this shit started. What time is it? Oh yeah, let's get this shit started. 2 hours of this shit. I do not want to keep this line up because that boy fake eating. Fake, y'all mean? That nigga didn't do nothing. But my nigga Wood out there, matter of fact. I'm not putting out the bench on the bench. Put DG in because DG was on fire. The reason why we won that game. Out there, splash. Yeah, I'm cool with this lineup right here. Matter of fact, I always say Mobley is a better center than Wood. So Wood can act like he can't block nobody. You know what I'm saying? So then, Lord, that mother minutes. Let me get right here. Whoa, 22 minutes. We're playing 22 minutes. Zach Edey? No, baby. He's not playing no damn 22 minutes. still got to prove it. So I know what I need to do. He came in there clutch too. Come off the bench, hit the three fast enough. He came from Duke. Yeah, that's a wrap. Let's get this shit right. Change the line out.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Your feet, bro. He said, I'm maxed out. Oh, shit. Niggas ain't ready for me, man. He said, I don't gotta sit around. I'm maxed out. Man. I'm ready for you. I'm gonna be on fire. Feel my flames. Just need to get my teammates right, man. You know, gotta love that. Everybody minutes, give them that extra rest. He said, OKC took a lot of it.
This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Shout out to DG to PG.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months.
I don't know why they keep talking about my defense.
Less intimidating under the hoop.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup.
Ain't like you're going to give me defensive player of the year.
Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, we've got Jason Tatum. Also Karl Anthony Towns out there. And it's Vaughn in at the 3. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Here we go. It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Here's Forte. To the middle. Here's Garland. Good setup.
Right
Led
over
him to the
your
rack
head.
perfectly for the layup.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Oh,
Here's
that's on
Finley.
me.
Off target from
Glad he missed
outside.
it. I got y'all.
Here's
I
the
see you,
beast.
Forte. I see
Pass
you.
to Forte.
Why you move?
And he ends
That
that
was the
fast break
dumbest shit
chance.
you could
An
ever do.
intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the
Set
transition
up for
take
the
foul
three,
rule.
you gonna
Boston
move
shooting
as
their
soon as I
first
pass.
free throw of the night.
Damn.
That free throw
Right,
good
you know,
from
the
Booker.
chemistry ain't right.
Just an offensive machine.
Came
Booker
in for a
generates
try.
points consistently,
Man,
night
used to
in
be
and night out.
rivals. Rivals on the same team.
Towns on a screen.
Yeah.
Now
Forte
Booker.
was-
You know, his
Forte was
stats have
the
been
only
solid,
rival that
averaging
used to
around 18.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Finley.
help me on
It's
my
tipped.
defense. Pack City. He's talking about my
Garland,
defense.
pass to the beast.
Pack City. Oh, break his ankles.
About a
Going
minute
to
into
the
this
hole.
first quarter.
What a foul
Boston
at?
pulls it in. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops.
bullshit.
That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Kobe shooting free throw.
Towns passes to Vaughn. Outside Booker.
I like everybody's defense.
6 to shoot.
That's good defense.
The three is up.
That's a good D.
Connects from downtown.
That's Booker.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive.
Oh, my
Now,
God. You got the
throughout
ball
their
in your
entire history,
hand.
They are really the gold standard in this league.
You know what?
And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
For Boston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
Ball and shit.
Pass to
That
Finley.
shit's crazy.
Here's an 8-footer. Mobley grabs the board.
Finley ain't getting
Most nights
shit.
this shot would have been
Yeah,
his,
yeah.
but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Lockdown,
There's the
shit.
three. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
With the defense, it's all right.
Pass to Finley.
Finley
Here's
ain't getting
Towns.
nothing. Good defense,
That
Mobley.
shot missing. Good
So I
D by
put you at
Mobley.
center.
Far from an ideal
What?
start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they
He a
can turn
better
it
power
around.
forward than
Forte's
anything.
shot is off.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside Tatum.
Everybody got their players on defense. Ooh, look at the good defense.
Towns a screen on Garland. The three. Booker. No luck on that
Good
one.
defense.
Well, defense got lucky there. More
See,
often
Forte.
than not, he's making that shot.
Alley-oop.
It's intercepted.
That's disappointing, Mobley.
Here's Finley. He's coming off a 25-point game against New Orleans. Count the basket.
Yeah, the way Tatum shares
All right.
the ball really completes
Set
his
up a play
package.
for me.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play
Like
under
that play,
control.
though.
They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He ended up with 37 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight.
It's
Guys,
good
back to you.
defense. It's good
Great
defense.
report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying
man,
himself
I
out
tried to
there,
run that
kind of like
nigga
us
over,
here in the
though. I ain't
broadcast
gonna
booth. And whoever
I'll
was
take
matched
that
up
first
against him
time.
wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Group. Make sure everybody got
Boston trailing.
the line.
And here's Booker. His last outing, he had 20. Tatum
Good
inside.
defense.
It's
Good
rebounded by
defense.
Cleveland.
Loving it.
You know, Grant, in
Setting
interviews,
their ass
Jason
down.
Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the
Good
need to
defense.
be loud or act out. He lets his work
Solid
on the
amount of
court do
defense in the
all the
game.
talking for him.
And one.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. And he drops a first. And so he makes both from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to sit
I'm
him
not
to the
going
line.
on
That
no
has
bench.
to
No
be in
time
their
soon.
scouting report.
Celtics
Playing
trail
all
by
these
3.
minutes.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That one's good for 2.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways.
He got that.
Very challenging to defend.
Here's the Beast. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Bryant. Here's Newton. The
Shoot
3.
that shit, Newton.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. To the inside. Freeman.
It over there,
Down
man.
it
My nigga running
goes.
like a
Dumped
slug.
it through off a beautiful
Everybody
setup.
getting over there to
Already
run.
5 lead changes here.
Crazy.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch.
Turn up the
Trying to
heat.
force more turnovers.
Defense
That's been their
wins
game.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fisher. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Iguodala grabs a miss.
Throw me the
And
rock.
they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's the Beast. And that's good from 17 feet.
Bust your
The
ass.
Beast has
Step
got
back.
11.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Pass to Fisher. Back to Banton.
Don't let him shoot.
Here's Freeman. The 3-ball. And Bryant pulls it
Throw me
down.
the rock.
Here's the Beast. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Both good from the line that time. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of
Oh,
the
that
game.
was a steal. That was a nice steal.
Puts up a deep
Damn,
3.
got it.
No good.
We
Misses
look
at the
like other
buzzer.
teammate that
And
used to
that does
play
it for the
with
first
us.
quarter.
Yeah.
The Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on
Oh, I
2K
gotta hit a
Sports.
timeout. Coach act like he don't know when to hit timeouts.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Oh, okay. Hit on
And a
timeout.
moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Cleveland.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
That shit up out of here.
From the
man.
jump,
Pack
they've
City.
also clearly been focused on
talking
running
about my
effective
defense.
plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
We've got Delano Banton, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Woods checked in for Cleveland. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Gill, down low. There's the steal.
He moved his feet. Yeah.
Pass to Benton.
That's a good power forward right there.
Here's Clinton. He's covered by DeSumo. Back to Benton. Here's Freeman. And again, Boston with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Basket's good.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
This is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and
Why
forth.
is he turning around?
Here's Clinton. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to Towns. Here's Benton. Here's Clinton. Just 5 on the clock. Freeman misses. The Cavs trailing. Here's the Beast. Over to the wing.
Who's that, Gill? Man, you better shoot this shit.
Here's Gill. Boston with a rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in.
Oh my God! How many charges you gonna hit me
We'll see
with,
now
bro?
what coach decides to do
This is
from
some
here.
bullshit.
And the
Yeah, ain't gonna say I got 3 fouls. Wow. No, I ain't got no. You know what?
Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
Crazy.
For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Again, the miss by Boston.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been
be
recently,
aggressive till
he's got to
third
be the
quarter.
first option on every possession.
Here's Fisher. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Fisher's got 5 now.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's Finley. No points so far.
Get that shit up out of here. Nigga, Pack City, nigga. Don't talk about my defense.
Pass to the Beast.
My defense been up.
A rebound, Celtics. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
Here's Clinton.
Oh, my God.
Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. That three's off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And the Celtics call time here.
Better hit timeout.
Celtics trail by 3. Finley passes to Booker. Here's Klintman. Back to Booker. Here's Klintman. Boston again missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's the Beast. Can't get it to
I
fall.
keep missing that, man.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Booker for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Here's the Beast. Give him 20. Yep, count it. The Beast has got 22 points. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Finley. Here's Klintman. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta. Klintman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3 ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Here's the Beast. 22 points for him. Here's Bryant. And it's Cleveland with another. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Finley. Out to the right wing. Here's Klintman. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Bryant. And out of bounds.
Man, I'm trying to pass the ball, man. These niggas holding my arm. Like, come on, man. Niggas is cheating. Nigga holding my motherfucking arm and shit.
We've got 13 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Towns. Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. Here's Finley. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by a bucket. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boston trailing. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Evan Mobley, and it's Wood in at the 4-man position. Booker can't get it to go. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. So it's Boston now. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. There's Tatum with the 3. And Tatum drills the 3.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Here's the Beast. Getting it it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Finley. Towns for three. The rebound by Garland. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league.
He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Forte. Drops in the layup for two. Now it's a three-point Cleveland lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Over Garland. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 6.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
And rejected. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Forte. Here's the Beast. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Here's Forte, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Tatum can't hit. Cleveland leading by 3. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. First one falls for him. Dosunmu, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Garland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And that's his 4th. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Here's Finley. Pass to Tatum. And they pick up 2. Tatum's got 5 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's the Beast. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And Boston has possession. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Inside. Here's Finley. Checked by Mitchell. There's Tatum with the 3. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to the Beast. The 3 from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. For the tie. Again, the miss by Boston. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Booker. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by Boston.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
The Beast passes to Mitchell. Here's the Beast. Off target with the three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
Boston shooting, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, some teams have put a premium on offense since the All-Star break. This group especially. The Cavaliers second.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Good on both.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Edey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Clinton. Back to Tatum. Takes the three. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Mitchell misses. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Fisher. Towns, left side. Pass to Fisher from 12 feet. Good on the jump shot. Fisher's got 7 points.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Here's the Beast. 32 points in the game for him. Edey. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Towns for 3. And no good. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Cleveland leading by 4. We've got Jason Tatum, and it's Freeman in at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Fisher. No good on the 3. Now the Cavaliers with it. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. The Beast passes to Garland. They set the pick. The three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Finley. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Garland. And it's another.
Not only is Garland's jump shot silky smooth, it's also effective.
Here's Fisher, guarded by Garland. Pass to Clinton. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
They set the screen. Oh, nice shot by Forte. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Fisher, guarded by Garland. The shot by Fisher, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's the Beast. No good off the glass. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Fisher, the pass to Tatum. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Garland. Fires for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Timeout called, Celtics.
Make that calls, man.
Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the bucket is good. Finley's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Garland. Rebounded by the Celtics. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
Hooker can't get it to go.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
On the take.
Come on now, guys. That's
Come on
flat
now.
out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Celtics trail by 11. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
He's off on the second. Cleveland leading by 10. Wood passes to Garland. Over Towns. And some solid defense from Towns. Here's Finley. Nice work on the boards. Hang off of the basket.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's the beast, and there's the drive. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. The beast has got 38 points. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. The shot by Towns, no good. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Forte passes to Wood. No good there. Tatum with some nice D. Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Vaughn. Outside Booker. Now here's Towns. Back to Booker. Let's go to the 3. And Booker cash on the 3.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's the beast. Jacks up a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball on the pass to Towns. Outside for Booker. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's the beast.
Where's the foul at?
Get another chance.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 10.
Automatically passes with GG. Like, that shit computerized. Shit is trash.
Edie's checked in for Wood.
Shit is so crazy.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Here's the beast. And yep, it's good. The beast has got 40 points.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Now here's Booker. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the beast. Towns with a rebound. Tatum passes to Booker.
Got that double-double.
Here's the beast. Offline. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Teamwork
For Grant
makes the
Hill,
dream
Stan
work,
Van
man.
Gundy, and
Oh,
Ali
so-
LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Okay, with all the bullshit ass flaws.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
All the cheating ass niggas, man. They just wind up. Hold on. I got 2 more games, man.
Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the deep.
So I got Cuddy Cunningham, DJ Cool. This line now. get it.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
This is going to be a good matchup. So I got to figure out the rhythm of my shot.
Oh, say does that star.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got the Beast, Wood out there with Mobile. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Forte in at the three, the small forward. And for Detroit, we've got Bonner. Christie is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Rollins, and it's Watson in at the power forward position. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
The Beast can't hit. Cunningham outside and stolen by Mobley. Forte, the pass to the Beast. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Christie. Last game, 26 points. Rollins, the pass to Christie. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the Beast.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
I got it too. And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And Greg, for long-time Pistons fans, that boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. Those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And so here's Cleveland following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Wood a screen on Christie. Mitchell passes to the Beast. Right wing, fires from deep.
And you gotta start shooting threes, man.
The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And again, Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Celtics.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And here's Cunningham. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, wow.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The Beast passes to Forte. And he gets it to go from the corner.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. To Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, tough stuff from Cunningham inside.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really...
The previous play is under review.
Technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Oh, my God.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Porzingis is checked in for Detroit. First one falls for him.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He scored 40 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Watson. Still yet to score. Here's the three. No good on that one. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And a record-setting season continues for him. Now up over 30 road wins.
And, well, you're talking maybe only 15 times in the history of the NBA has a team cleared 30 road wins in a single season. And in that group, a lot of teams that went on to win the championship. I think a lot of people would say this team is the favorite to go all the way.
Here is Bonner. After the made shot from the Beast, pass to Christie. Just 3 to shoot. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Forte. Here's the Beast.
How did I miss that? Come on now.
A steal. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now, here's Cunningham. 12 points for him.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real.
And finished off by Wood.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time
a lot of niggas
to
on
react.
The finishing transition, nice and easy.
Tries it from the top of the key. And against the Pistons missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And he gets it back. And so
Defense
it's the
out here.
Cleveland Cavaliers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
You can send me on the bench now, Coach. Give me some good reps. Okay, Cunningham was going off at the beginning of the quarter. Slow that nigga fire down.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Bonner. Then there's Washington. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 1. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
Where you see him miss such an open look.
To the left side lane. Pass to Bonner.
But I know how to use you.
It's rebounded by Bryant.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Outside Garland. Here's Edey. He's covered by Washington. Edey can't hit.
I don't know why that nigga just didn't
Pistons
post up
trail
on
by
him.
7. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Bonner kicks to Washington. Here's Hood-Schifino. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Now Cleveland shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Outside Garland. For Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Reeves can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Gill. Here's Iguodala. Outside Bryant. 6 to shoot. Here's Edey. He's defended by Reeves. The putback. It's good on the putback. Edey's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Yeah, Edey is the best.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland.
They're just gonna tire him out.
Here's Hood-Schifino. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
That nigga did that.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So it's the Pistons now, down by 12. They need this. Rollins against Bryant. Porzingis with a screen on Bryant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Rollins. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Rollins hits them both. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Edey. Porzingis with the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
City.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
The Beast passes to Mobley. Here's the Beast. He had 40 points in the win against the Celtics in Boston. Launches a 3. Newton can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham passes to Porzingis. Mobley with the block. Here's the Beast. He's got 13. Down low, Galloway. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
1:14 left now here in the second. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Christie. Floats one up. Mobley with the block. And now the Cavaliers. Nice break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Detroit making a switch here. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Cunningham passes to Butler. Out to the right wing. Now here's Cunningham. Basket good. Cunningham's got 14 points.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And it's Forte missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bonner passes to Cunningham. Fires from the line. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the Beast. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. The Beast's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. Out to the right wing. Rollins. Off target from 3-point range.
Oh, I thought I had enough time.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this.
So good.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Detroit Pistons.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several instances where the guys should have just made the extra pass. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Forte is out there with Wood. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's the Beast, and it's Mobley in at the 5 down low. Now Mitchell, following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. Here's the Beast, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Cunningham. The Cavaliers making the shot, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
The Pistons shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You had a better angle. I got there too late.
That's good from Cunningham. Cleveland leading by 13. Pass to Forte. Shoots it. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Following the three-point attempt by Cade Cunningham. The Beast passes to Forte. Rebound by the Pistons. Bonner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Christie. Just over a minute and a half play here in the 3rd.
Oh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Count it. The Beast's got 4 points this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Can't stop everybody. That's what I realized. I can't stop everybody.
For the Cavaliers, Edey's checked in for Mobley. Bryant comes in for Forte. And it's Garland in for the Beast.
It's too much for him, man. Put DG in, PG, and get some rest. For the 4th quarter. don't even need to score.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 17-point game. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Stolen by Mitchell.
Strong arm record.
The three from Garland. Sinks the triple.
Bust your
Garland's
ass.
got his third basket of the
20
night.
game.
And we may have an injury
DG to
here that
PG.
does not look good.
K. Cunningham
And
hurt.
boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it
embarrassing.
happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing
Best player
everything
hurt.
he can to help his team. Just
No, y'all ain't
heartbreaking.
making it to the playoffs.
The Pistons making a change here. Hood Schifino's checked in.
Over.
Here's Christie. He has 5. Can they get it? A nice shot by Hood Schifino. Hood Schifino's got his second basket of the night.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Garland. From outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Pass to Christie. It's Watson atop the key. Here's Rollins. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Detroit.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Niggas trying to come back.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Christie. And that one's good, Mitchell.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Now Watson hasn't made one yet. Here's Christie. And it's Bryant with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Pass to Edey. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Back to Bryant. Here's Garland. That one goes in. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here is Bonner. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Christie. The tray. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wood in the post. Goes against Bonner, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Pistons trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Porzingis. Lets the three fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Porzingis has got 5 men.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
51 seconds left in the third. Wood with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's got 8 and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Forte, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cleveland leading by 18. Drives to the hoop. Gill misses. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Carl. Just 5 on the clock.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And he can't hit the second. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Christie. Porzingis is out there with Rollins. And it's Hood Schifino in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to the Beast. Driving to the basket. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For an update on Cade Cunningham, let's go to David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist strain. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And here's Porzingis after the three-pointer from the Beast.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Porzingis with the block. Pistons trail by 20. Pass to Christie. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Newton passes to the Beast. Cleveland moving it around. Lets it go from deep, and another three for Cleveland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. Goes up the baseline. Christie with the rebound. Pass to Hood Schifino. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. There's the screen. Here's Christie. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the Beast. And there's the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Look at Cade Cunningham in the seat.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Bonner. Mobley with the block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kickball like a motherfucker, boy. Hella kickball.
Here's Hood Schifino. And here's Watson.
Kickball.
Here's Christie. That one's good from the corner. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's the Beast. Leaving the lane. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Bonner. Shot clock at 6. Cavaliers with the rebound. The Beast's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Forte. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Blow these niggas off, Forte.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Watson. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From 15 feet away, Detroit with the rebound. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Count that one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
The Beast. No good on the quick 3. Here's Rollins. There's 1:40 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Bonner in the corner from the arc. The shot, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 23.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Beast.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Christie. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Here's the Beast, defended by Christie. From the baseline. Rebound, Detroit. Swiped it away.
strong arm, right?
And he goes in for the dunk.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the Beast.
Oh, my, I am right through the ball.
Here's Hood-Schifino.
It's all good.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See him holding his wrist out there.
Great win tonight, MP.
Brother Ted.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with.
My boy is just all round excellent.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You look at Cleveland, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, the 76ers. Well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. And for Cleveland, they've got Evan Mobley, and it's Wood in at the 4 slot. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Here we go.
It'll be the Cavaliers off the tip. Here's the Beast. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Buries it from three.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Nice assist and nice finish.
Damn.
Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the Beast. Wood passes to Forte. Here's the Beast. No good from outside.
Hella long, man.
Takes a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. And you look at what they've accomplished this year on the road. 30 wins and counting.
Yeah, they're reaching those historical numbers reserved only for the greatest teams in NBA lore. The types of rosters filled with talent, experience, desire, all built to win championships. I think you can say the same thing about this team.
Second chance shot. Mobley grabs the board.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
To the paint. Here's the Beast. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Forte. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And with spring cleaning in full swing, let's check out the current power rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible.
Here's the Beast. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Basket counts.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Pass to connect. Jackson outside. Here's Primo. Banked it in off the glass.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's the Beast. On target from range. The Beast has got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. 76ers trail by 8. Jackson outside. They set the pick. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game now. He's off on the first. Anderson's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. Cleveland leading by 7. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the break.
Wow.
Here's connect. And the 17-footer goes down. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Forte. From the arc. Cleveland gets it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Edey's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Beast passes to Wood. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's just waiting threes for them early. Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to connect. Jackson on the wing. 4-3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Now here's Jackson. We saw him with 19 his last time out. 4 on the clock. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
That's crazy.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
The area and a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right.
Why y'all got my hand?
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Like, that's bullshit.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And during this last month of action, here is a list of the players who have shot the ball most efficiently so far from deep. Darius Garland, number 1.
Sometimes you get into a rhythm from long range, and you can ride that stretch for a while.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. 1:41 left in the first. Driving to the basket. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 8-point game. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Maxey.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
1:03 left to play in the first. Gill, no. 76ers trail by 6. Anderson passes to Maxey. Jackson on the wing. With some arc. It's blocked. And they're pushing it up. Here's Gill. Pass to Iguodala from outside the arc. They get it back. Back to Garland. Here's Edey. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson surveying the D. And here's Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Anderson. Drops in the 3. Anderson's got his second basket on the night. Here's Gill. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Cleveland on top, up 5. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
We've got Edey, and it's Iguodaro in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Cavaliers lead by 5. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 39 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And it's Maxey missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
76ers trail by 10. And the shot goes down. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Here's Newton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 5. Pass to Maxey. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Maxey, that's good.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Shot clock at 5. Forte. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 76ers trail by 7. It's Hero on the take. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And we show you the best defenses in the NBA since the break. Cleveland, number 1.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Hero outside. Knocked away. Fast break Cleveland. On up the court. Here's the Beast. Anderson covers. Here's Forte. Great look there, but off target.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration, too.
Count it.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Hero, no good. Cleveland leading by 11. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
Pass to Jackson. Knocks down the long J.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Cavaliers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Garland, the pass to Dosunmu. Mobley, a screen on Jackson. Forte. Cleveland again missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And Mobley throws it down.
And there is very little ego to Garland's game. He wants to get other guys looks and opportunities.
To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Cleveland leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, nice shot by Forte.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Pass to connect. Here's Primo. 11 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Primo's got his second bucket on the night. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far. But I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. Garland, no good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Pass to connect. Back to Jackson. And there's a pick. 3-pointer. With 4 on the clock. Boom. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
No luck on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cavaliers ahead, up 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question now.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers. They've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
Showing they know how to play. Team chemistry is on display. You like what I did there? Showing they know how to play. Chemistry is on display. Kenny, anything you like to say? Oh.
Shaq's chosen to rap because in the first half, he was taking a nap.
Oh. What you said was not full. In other words, it was terrible.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. '76ers trail by 3. Kicking off the second half. Here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Pass to connect. And it's rejected. Here's the Beast. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one. The 76ers shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And it's Connect missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Philadelphia with it, trailing by 5. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Connect's got 9 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Wood passes to the Beast. Going inside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That's a computerized.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Knocked loose. Here's Mobley. That shot is off.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Primo. Jackson down low. Guarded by Wood. Clock at 4. That puts him in the lead. 7 points in the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the Beast. Back to Mitchell. Here's the Beast. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With the drive, it's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Yep, that one goes. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
76ers trail by 3. Pass to Primo. Here's Connect. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's the Beast. Here's Wood. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Primo. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Outside Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Here's the Beast. He's got 15. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Back to Jackson. Rebound by the Beast. The Cavaliers leading. Wood passes to the Beast. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passes.
Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. So both teams making some changes here. Hero with it. Still without a bucket. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's the Beast. Second chance effort. In deep, Wood drops it in. Wood's got 9. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Cleveland. Clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Hero. Puts it up from 15. The Beast shot is off. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Hero. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For 3, Maxey. No good that time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cleveland on top, up 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Send that shit to the crowd.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Then it's Edey, and it's Bryant in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Terry. Outside Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Iguodala grabs the miss. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Back to Mitchell. Over Hero. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Hero outside. Holmes, a screen on Mitchell. Launches a three. Hero, no good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Maxey. Cavaliers with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Edey. Maxey covering. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Garland. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Primo. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Philadelphia with another miss.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Garland. Over connect. Garland, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Guarded by Garland. Here's Jackson. Connects on the 17-footer.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Cleveland leading by 9. Right side, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Garland. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Into the lane. Here's Primo. Offline with a 3. For Cleveland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Garland for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Pass to Primo. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. that one falls, so he hits both of them. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Cleveland leading by 13. Here's the Beast. And Primo pulls it down.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Fires the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Beast.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. York, no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's the Beast. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, man. This is it. Thanks for watching.